Sometimes we can lose sight of what the fishermen need and what's coming from the water. You can do a lot of great work, but if the fishermen don't buy into it, it's not going to go anywhere. And the bigger goal of this organization is to be providing that voice for the fishermen at the regulatory bodies where the decisions are made.
My job as president is to help the board and Ben, the director, to learn more about the issues and to find solutions to issues. For example, codfish, the stock assessment's coming back not so well. And so this is an issue that we're going to have to deal with in the future. Now, how do we address this issue? How do we find fish for the fishermen? How do we make the stock assessment increase?
We're going through a massive transition right now where we don't have a lot of fish in the ocean and the allocations have been cut. They come to me, we talk on the phone all the time, meet for coffee, chat about what's going out on the water, what they need, what they're seeing taking place that's wrong, and how we can do a better job of managing our fisheries.
Ben's been doing a terrific job. He was able last year to get us hooked up with some hake. And when there was no hake to be had, I was really nervous that I was going to have to stop fishing, and he did. He came through in flying colors to get us some fish. And I think he's been doing a really good job politically. He's talking to the right people. He's trying as hard as he can to let the other people notice that there's some small boat fishermen that need a hand.
Right now in our membership we've got about 33 guys. We've got guys from Booth Bay, Kittery, Mount Desert Island that are all involved now up and down the entire coast.
We've evolved from just a few fishermen standing around at the town office back room having a conversation to an actual organization with some clout at the management meetings.
We never used to have that type of communication take place before throughout Maine. It was the big boats versus the small boats, or these guys versus those guys, and we can't afford to do that any longer.
We're getting together with all of us talking more than we did, I think. Everybody understands a little bit more about what fish can be caught, where they can be caught. I've got like 4 different fisheries that I'm fishing in just to try to get through the year. It makes it a lot easier for all of us to understand what's going on at the time.
It's not just about going out and catching as many fish as fast as possible. Now it's about being fuel efficient. Now it's about choosing and picking when you're going to go out and go fishing and how you're going to build a business.
Maine's got a tremendous resource in the groundfish fishery. Yeah, it's depleted right now, but it won't be forever. If these boats go out of business, those permits are going somewhere else, and probably not Maine. You lose that, your state has lost access to a huge industry. What can be a huge industry, what used to be a huge industry. So we need to keep it alive.
I think we're there. I think we're at a point where the guys see that their future is brighter if they work together. And I think we're making really good strides into communicating better, getting guys informed and educated, and talking to one another.